So if you're a business operating in Saskatchewan or doing sales in Saskatchewan, how do you get set up with a PST account? For starters, when you register your business with a corporate registry here in Saskatchewan, the ISC, they'll give you the option to automatically register for PST. So once your business is registered, you'll get the information to then open an account on the PST website. So not a very difficult process. But for some businesses, you might not even register your business at all with the ISC. And that would be when you are operating your business as a sole proprietorship, just using your personal legal name. If that's the case, then you're not actually registering with the ISC, and therefore you're not automatically going to get a PST account. So if that's the case, you'll have to go directly to the PST website and get set up there. Now, if you do register your business with the ISC, which you should unless you're just using your personal legal name as a sole proprietorship, then select automatically sign up with the provincial government for PST, and you'll receive the information to do that. And they will make an assessment based on your industry and your North American industry code, whether you need a vendor account and or a consumer account. So actually all businesses in Saskatchewan are going to get a consumer account for PST, but not all businesses need a vendor account. So whether or not you get a vendor account depends on the type of business, because there are some businesses that are exempt from charging PST. So in that case, they're not automatically given a vendor account. For example, even with my business, where I mainly do business management consulting, that type of service is exempt from PST. So I don't have to charge it to my clients. So when I registered my business, I automatically applied for a PST account, but they only issued me a consumer account and not a vendor account, because I'm not the type of vendor that actually has to charge PST to my consumers, my clients, my customers. But because I do offer some additional services outside of business management consulting, where I do have to charge PST, I had to go in manually and apply for a vendor account. So that may be the case as well. You know, maybe you do residential cleaning for the most part, which is PST exempt, but you also do a little bit of commercial. You want to make sure that you have a vendor account set up and that you're charging and collecting and remitting PST on the commercial cleaning, whereas on the residential cleaning, you don't have to. So I know our PST system is complicated, but it's really important to just educate yourself properly and make sure you are setting up an account when you need one, collecting it from your customers and remitting it when you need to. You don't want to run into issues where you're not set up, you're not collecting, you're not remitting, because maybe you'll get audited, then maybe they'll find out that you weren't collecting, you'll have a huge balance owing for the PST that you should have been collecting, plus maybe some penalties, maybe some late fees and things like that. So this, like so many other things, is really important just to get right from the start. And once you are set up with PST, make sure that you are charging your clients, your customers PST, make sure you're actually collecting it from them, make sure you're setting that money aside, and that you're remitting it appropriately to the provincial government on time. Because I've seen this before where they're getting notices of their PST remittance forms and they're not actually submitting it. Now, if you're wondering if there's a way to avoid collecting PST on sales, there are some ways, and I just made a recent video on that, which I will link in this video. But for the most part, most businesses need to get set up with a vendor account and collect PST on sales. There are some exceptions, and you can see in that video what those exceptions are. So hopefully this video was useful. If it was, please click like and feel free to check out my YouTube channel, where I have well over 120 videos right now covering business management and business startup topics. And if you have a question related to those topics, feel free to just leave that in the comment section below and I will address it there, or maybe even make a new video on it.